Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan says his country is prepared to officially recognise the disputed territory of Nagorno-Karabakh as part of Azerbaijan. The ethnic Armenian enclave located within Azerbaijan has for decades been a source of conflict, sparking two wars, the most recent of which broke out in 2020. Well, let's start by having a listen to a little of what Pashinyan had to say.
Azerbaijan's territory of 86,600 square kilometers includes Nagorno-Karabakh. But we would like to point out that the issue of rights and safety of Nagorno-Karabakh's Armenians should be discussed between Baku and Stepanakert.
Well, let's talk a bit more about what Pashinyan had to say with our Foreign Affairs Editor, Angela Diffley. Angela, why do you think the Armenian Prime Minister is coming out with that kind of language now?
Well, in a sense, his back is against the wall, really. The Armenians are severely outgunned in this. They are losing a lot of people, and Azerbaijan is regularly now making incursions into Armenia. They say, if you don't recognise our territory, then we won't recognise yours. There is a blockade and checkpoints at the only land corridor between Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh. The Azerbaijanis say that Armenia is smuggling weapons in. The Armenians say people in Nagorno-Karabakh are short of food. The fact is that the Armenians are not winning this. They feel quite badly let down by Moscow, which has traditionally been Armenia's ally in this area. In the last accord in 2020, Armenia really ceded a lot of territory that it had previously controlled. And after that accord in 2020, the Russians put 2,000 soldiers in Nagorno-Karabakh. They are supposed to be policing the agreement that was reached. The Armenians say they are not at all. The fact is, of course, Russia is very busy with Ukraine, and the Armenians feel let down by that. They say that's why they've turned to the European Union and Washington to help move things forward towards peace. And both the US and the EU have been holding peace talks towards getting towards some kind of peace. The European Union is very keen to see this thing sorted out. The European Union gets gas from Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is oil rich. There is a very important pipeline there, and it's in the interests of everyone for this thing to be sorted out. There is a feeling as well in Armenia that if next week on Sunday, if Erdogan wins again in Turkey, he might feel emboldened and push the Azeris to go even further. So the Armenians are thinking it might be better now to go for some kind of deal. OK, so the timing's significant, Angela. What has the reaction been, though, of the leadership in Nagorno-Karabakh? They're very angry. Yeah. They feel betrayed, and they have said so. They feel that there has been a major failure on the part of the Armenians in promoting the cause of self-determination for people in Nagorno-Karabakh. There is very little media coverage of this, although a lot of lives have been lost. There is little activism around it. And they very strongly feel that Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has not prioritised this as he should have done. And they're very angry about it. It should be said that relations have really deteriorated between the leadership in Nagorno-Karabakh, the Armenian leadership, and the Prime Minister in Armenia. It has to be said that there is a certain reluctance around the world to be helping at the moment an ally of Moscow's. So that certainly hasn't helped things. It's worth saying as well that whatever is negotiated, and on Thursday, the leaders of Azerbaijan and Armenia are to meet Putin for talks in Moscow. Whatever is negotiated, there is no guarantee it will be followed on the ground amongst fighters. Angela Diffley, thank you very much.